Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Fantom price prediction update, which at the time of this recording is holding below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance for us to continue gearing up. We are also holding below a significant low at around the $0.3959 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we have been seeing a breakdown to the lower side, obeying this Elliot structure right here in blue, where we have been seeing the formation of this wave 2 in a move that has now managed to get into the minimum retracement area, highlighted here on the charts using this red target area. And at the time of this recording, we have fully maximized our minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2. And all that is playing out after we fully peaked in the formation of that first wave in a move that gave us a high at around the $0.5326 mark. And I now believe that in case Fantom continues to hold within this red target area, then I think that Fantom is now ready for a massive pump to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, which we expect after seeing the formation of that wave 2. And before I get further into the technical analysis, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to also give you what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios before I can focus further into the short-term scenarios, where you can see that after seeing our low down there, we started this massive bounce to the upside, obeying the Elliot structures, where we saw that 5-wave structure to the upside, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.65 mark, and also completing the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 1 of this Elliott wave structure right here in yellow. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2 in a move that was able to bottom in within this yellow target area, which is the minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. And that target area lies between the Fib level 0.5 and the Fib level 0.78, which lies between the $0.04146 mark and the $0.2757 mark. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expected next was the start of an impulsive wave in the formation of this wave 3. And because of the impulsive nature in that wave 3, I also expected to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our minimum target areas in the formation of that wave 3. And that's the reason as to why I have this micro Elliott wave count in blue, where we have peaked in that first wave and we are now seeing a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2. And since we have fully maximized our minimum target area, which lies between the $0.4185 mark and the $0.3537 mark, in a breakdown that has now given us a low at around the $0.3485 mark, there are high chances that Fantom is now ready for that massive pump to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. Though at the time of this recording, we are yet to get a signal or maybe a confirmation that you have bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2. But in case we are not going to make one more new low in the formation of that wave 2, we can have a target area in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the Fibonacci's, that is the trend-based Fibonacci, from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of that second wave, and that now gives me a minimum target area in that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.7161 mark. And that is the minimum that we can expect Fantom to do in the formation of that wave 3 once that massive pump to the upside starts. And on the worst case scenario, in case we continue seeing further breakdown here on the charts, and maybe at some point we see maybe a 4-hour close below with this minimum target area in the formation of this wave 2, that is continue seeing further breakdown and see a close below this area right here, there are high chances that we are going to see a reset of what we have been expecting on the long-term scenarios, where we could possibly get a reset of these higher Elliott wave count 2 right here in yellow, in a move that could possibly give us a low below the low that we made at around the $0.305 mark. And that can only happen in case we continue seeing further breakdown in an impulsive move below this red target area. And in case such a move plays out and we get a reset of this second wave, then from there we can start expecting higher prices in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3. So let's continue watching our minimum target area between the $0.4177 mark and the $0.3549 mark, which is an area that we need to continue holding within for us to still say that we are in the formation of this wave 2, and also have high chances that we are not going to see a reset of what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios by getting a low below the low that we made at around the $0.3 mark. Also taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 24 mark, meaning we have managed to get into the oversold region and we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross suggesting further breakdown. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.